Today I'm going to be showing you my PSP games collection, and I only have about 17 or 18 or so. Recently started collecting these. Never owned one ever until recently when I decided to pick one up and said, hey, there's some really fun games to play. So I have not got around to playing these games, but I have started grabbing them if I see them for a good price. So let's jump in. First we have Tales of the World Radiant Mythology. And I love the Tales games, so I figured why not grab one on the PSP? Death Jr. This one just intrigued me, and so I just had to grab it. And there is a second one of these, a sequel, so I will be looking out for that one as well. Parappa the Rapper. Just cracked me up. And this case is open. Alright, there we go. But pretty much I think he's trying to impress a girl, so that just kind of cracked me up. But I've heard good things about Parappa the Rapper, and it just looks like a really fun game, so I had to grab it. Especially because I think the one on the PlayStation's a little more money. So this one was a little cheaper. Final Fantasy IV, The Complete Collection. And I picked this one up before I actually picked up the Pixel Remaster on the Switch. So, and not that I regret picking this up, I do love picking up the older games because they have manuals. So this one has the manual to it, and I may pick up the other Final Fantasy games that are on this system as well. Right now, that is the only one I have. God of War, Chains of Olympus. Tactics Ogre, Let Us Cling Together. I want to say I think I wanted this on another system and it was more money. I think it was on a Nintendo system. I don't remember which one. And this one was cheaper, so I grabbed it on the PSP. Loco Roco, I think is a puzzle game. Tilt and roll and bounce. Yeah, it looks like a puzzle game, so that'd be interesting. Fun to play. Just happened to find it sealed. Alright, my next few games are European, actually. Power Stone Collection. And if you didn't know, the PSP is region free, so you can get games from any region. Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins. This one's a little tough. I did play this one for a little bit, and like any Ghost and Goblins game, they are a little tough, but it looks really fun, so maybe I'll get the hang of it and actually make it farther in the game than I did. Star Ocean First Departure. I've never played a Star Ocean game, so I decided to pick it up and see how it goes. Jeanne d'Arc, or Jeanne. I'm assuming it's supposed to be pronounced French, and my French is terrible, so sorry. But yeah, this sounded interesting, and this one was going up a bit, but I found it for a decent price. The only thing is it's the quality assurance one, so it has a nice big hole here, but I own the game, so I'm not too irked about that. Untold Legends, The Warrior's Code. This was pretty cheap, so I grabbed it and said, hey, why not? Check it out and see if it's actually decent. Frantics, a puzzle adventure. And I do love me a puzzle game, so I decided to pick it up. And it still has the sticker on it. I need to take it off. Secret Agent Clank. Another series I have not played. well, I mean, I didn't have a PlayStation growing up, so I've only played the Nintendo series. So going through PlayStation, I've been kind of looking at series that I missed, and this was one of them that I missed. So I'm like, let me grab it and I'll play it at some point. But it looked interesting, so I grabbed it. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Who doesn't love the Kingdom Hearts games? So I had to grab the one that was on the PSP for sure. Nights in the Nightmare. I think this was one I wanted to pick up on the DS, I think it was. And that went up in price. And then I realized it was on the PSP. And so I grabbed it on that system because it was cheaper than getting it on the DS system. The Nintendo games are more money. Fat Princess Fistful of Cake. This title just cracked me up here, so I had to grab it. But basically, I think you have to make your princess weigh a lot, so that way the other team can't steal her. It's kind of like a capture the flag, it seems like, kind of thing. And I found that intriguing, so I grabbed it. Medieval Resurrection. And I do have to get this off at some point. But I had never heard of this game, so that's why I grabbed it. It's kind of said, wait, what is this? And so I grabbed it. And the final game we have, Castlevania The Dracula X Chronicles. Because, of course, I need Castlevania game for sure. And this one has two of them on there. It is Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. And I have never owned either one of these, so of course I had to grab this because I've never played those Castlevania games. Alright, that wraps up my PSP collection, and I will put a link in the description where you can check out my other collections that I have posted so far, and I also have a Let's Play of Final Fantasy 1 going on right now, where you can check that out as well. As always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.